Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Woo!
Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months.
What's good? It's your boy G Kid back with another video. What we got popping today? Your boy has ordered his Stratify tune. But first, before we can put that new Stratify tune on the car, I gotta see what the numbers look like. So your boy is running a Cobb Stage 1 tune right now. And I did put the downpipe on. So if you didn't see that video, I'm gonna put it up there so you can click on that, check out the downpipe install. However, I need to see what my numbers look like to see what kind of gains I might have got from the Stratify tune. So that means we need to go get some draggy runs. You already know what it is. I need to see what the numbers look like. Only thing I was waiting on was a new clutch. The clutch is broken in. Now it's time to see what the numbers look like. Let's jump into it.
All right, gang, so we now here in the Mk6 GTI. We're taking it for a trip real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and let the car warm up. Just knock out any bugs or anything like that with the car. Let it warm up to full operating temperature before we really gas it. But first, I want to talk about the Cobb Stage 1 tune. So some things that I noticed from the Stage 1 tune. One, opened up a ton of power on this platform. It's been amazing ever since I've started driving with this vehicle. Number two, big thing that I've noticed, gas. I feel like fuel economy has definitely dropped a ton. It's really not that big of an impact for me because I used to drive a 5.0 Mustang, so, you know, it's miles per gallon out here at this point. I have to say, another big thing that I noticed after driving on Stage 1 is just the amount of surprise you get from other people. One, either when they're in the car, or two, you got someone pull up next to you and then you actually hit it or you're running it and they just see the performance that this little platform right here can actually put out. Now, I'm almost positive these draggy times are going to be skewed just a little bit. It's a little wet outside and it's a little sprinkling starting to happen. Plus your boy is on winter tires right now, which does not help in any case of the sense with all of the factors that I'm speaking to here. One thing that does help though is it's a little chilly out, right? So we're in boost weather at this point. Now, before we fully jump into this video, I want you to post below what you think the times are gonna give. Now remember the considering factors. It's some wetness outside because it just rained previously. You know, it's been wet just for days because it's winter. And then two, I'm on winter tires. So give me your predictions down below so your boy can see what you guys think I'm gonna run. Quarter mile Stage 1 Mk6 GTI versus what I actually do. I like to pull up to my little spot here. Sort of keeps me in the same spot every single time, you know. We're under go, reset. Draggy is ready to go. Traction control is off. Drop it in the first. We'll get it up to maybe about 3,000 RPMs and then really hit it. So let's go ahead and get in there. That was about a 15.8. I did have to slow up a bit, so actually I'm gonna run that back again and see if we can get a better time for it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and post that draggy time right here, right now, so you can see what that looks like. If I were to compare that to some previous runs, last time I tried to do a draggy run, I ended up at a 16.3. That was with the old clutch. That was in perfect conditions outside. Old clutch, 16.3. Now your boy is running a 15.8. That's just with a new clutch. That's it. Haven't changed anything else. And we got wetness outside and snow tires on the vehicle. We definitely got to run that back again because I think we got a little more speed we can get out of it. I'm going to try to launch it maybe around 3,500 RPMs this time because it felt like it bogged down just a bit when I launched it. So let's go ahead and do that. I will say, with the new clutch having about 1,000 miles on it, this thing is gripping amazingly. No complaints so far from this new clutch. The biggest thing, a lot stiffer pedal that I can actually feel that engagement when it comes to that. Not stiffer in the sense of it's hard to press the pedal down because it's actually not that bad. However, it is easier to gauge what the car is doing with the new clutch. Also, if you want to see more POV shots, make sure to leave that down in the comment section so I can get some POV shots, because your boy do got a GoPro. All right, gang, we all set up again for the second run to see what it's looking like. Let's go ahead and get it up to about 3,500 RPMs. 3,500 might have been a bit too much. It's all about dialing it in. Alright, so usually after I do a couple runs, I sort of like to let the car cool down, relax for a bit, ride it around, not just shut it off immediately after you're done, you know, just beating on it. It allows the oil chance to run through, cool down and such. I may try to get at least one more run in and see what it looks like, maybe in a little bit of a different spot, and see if that changes things up. Might be a little drier, better drainage or something like that. I really wish it was a dry day out, but that's all right. It seems like everyone out there only says the Cobb tune, there's more power left out there on the table, right? There's more power for you to actually go and obtain by actually switching your tune. That's maybe something a little different. So that's what we're gonna try. We got the stratified tune available. We're gonna try that out, see what that's like. Hopefully that brings us some good results. But there's only one way to find out. At this point right now with the weather, I feel like the limiting factor is grip. And you know, this is where all-wheel drive will really be beneficial if you have that. So now I'm back to the stage 1 tune, right? People always say there's more power left on the table when it comes to the Cobb Stage 1. And I sort of believe that, right? Cobb is gonna make tunes out there for you to get some extra performance out of the vehicle. However, they wanna make sure that reliability is there, that longevity is there. Now, that's not to say that the other tunes that are pushing more power don't have that same ability for longevity and reliability. It just means when you push the limits a bit more, you know, you might break things a little bit more, right? However, in the nature of performance, at the end of the day, you just want to make more performance, right? That's why people throw sway bars on, things like that. You want to see more performance out of the parts that you're putting on the vehicle. Now, the stratified tune cost me $125. Now, I already had the access port, so I did not have to pay for that portion. However, I did have to pay extra money, so the extra $25 for the tune in order to get crackles, right? The tunes, the crackles, the pops, the bangs, all of that good stuff, right? So I'm hoping that we can open that up and see what that sort of looks like. So they sent me 2 files, but I'm gonna just wait until we get into that video. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you want to see the Stage 2 tune going on to the GTI. We also have something interesting at the house that is going to be installed onto this vehicle in order to make it fully Stage 2. I guess we've gone through a couple things here now as far as Stage 1 Cobb tune. We talked about performance. We've talked about how I feel about the reliability of it, right? I feel like the reliability is really there when it comes to this tune. Just because they left so much power on the table. We've also talked about the fuel usage, right? I feel like the fuel consumption is a little bit high. However, that could just be because, you know, I'm in boost a bit more often. I'm hitting those boost levels. It's got to dump the fuel. It's got to put it in there. So currently I run a 91 octane tune. I could run 93. 93 is available. That's actually what I put into the car. I would rather have a lower octane fuel tune, but put higher fuel octane into the vehicle in order to make sure that I have quality fuel at all times. So when the car is pushing it, it knows it's getting at minimum 91, but it might be receiving that 93 octane, you know, if the gas is bad or anything like that. So it do look like we have a bit more drier roads up this way, so I definitely want to get another pull in. Let me go over here to my other little secret spot. If you in your own town, you know what I'm saying, you got your secret spots. I know you do. I know you got your secret spots where you like to do your pulls, your runs, or where you guys do your racing at nighttime. All right, traction control is off. Draggy's just getting a satellite signal right now. Looks like we're all good. Let's get her up to about 3,000 RPMs. Let's give it another shot. Let's go, boys. Y'all wasn't even in it all the way. I felt like I should have been in it all the way because that was a 15.39. way better, way better, way quicker. I feel like I need to run that back, just getting into it one more time. The boy is feeling good about those times right now, considering the conditions. Like, I know it has a 14 in it on the street with the setup right now. If it was probably a bit drier, there's a bit spinning happening, and if I had my regular tires on here. Got a little hill here, but I feel like I want to get one more run in. Let's see what we could do. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. 15.28. Let's go. I tell you, it's got a 14 in it. I know it for a fact. Whoo. Wow. Okay. I say it's got something. If there's more left on the table, I'm definitely going to have a traction issue out here right now. So you already know what that means. As soon as that dry weather come around, your boy got to get some more draggy times, because I got to see what it's looking like, because the track is closed right now. But this season, Mk6 GTI on the track, we're going to see what the real numbers look like at the track running it. You know what I'm saying? I did feel a little bit of wheel hop, felt some wheel spin, so you already know we got to throw some mods onto the vehicle to sort of solve some of those issues. Now, let's bring it back to the crib so we can go ahead and wrap this video up and talk about, just in conclusion, a review of things that I've noticed so far.
All right, so just to finalize up some conclusions after doing those runs we just did on the Cobb Stage 1 tune. So I did these runs before back in October 11th, and the best times I was getting with the slip and clutch was a 16.32. That is horrible. That's very horrible. I actually ran these runs in my shorty Civic just to see comparable what my car with a burnt out clutch is versus a new Civic, no mods, fully stock. She ran a 15.71 in her car, and mine ran a 16.32. Very different, right? So now these runs today, you just saw the video, I ran a 15.28, right? Way faster. That's a half a second faster than the times even in the Civic ran. And this is in wet conditions with some winter tires on the vehicle. I'm pretty sure once we have some dry conditions, we're going to be able to bang out some better numbers. Doesn't matter anyways, because we're going stratified tuned up in the next video. So my conclusions, very happy with the new clutch. New clutch pretty much shaved off a second in time, right? So the old clutch was holding me back 1.1 seconds. This new clutch now has allowed me to be able to be faster and in a much better situation compared to where I was before. Anyways, it's your boy signing out again. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We can't wait to see you in the next video. It's your boy, Shorty behind the camera. Peace.
Okay, what's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough, I know.